Hi folks, Dr. Bob McCauley, component number 2 of my 7-component health protocol, coming up next. Number 2 of my 7-component health protocol is spirulina and chlorella, 2 types of algae and the strongest foods in the world. Okay, chlorella is a green algae, spirulina is a blue-green algae. I talk about these 2 foods all the time. They are absolutely the strongest foods in the world. Nothing comes close. Don't let anybody tell you different. Wheatgrass is like just nothing compared to algae. Algae is by far the most healthy and the most powerful foods, the most nutritionally dense foods in the world, and they have the broadest array of nutrients of any foods in the world. Now, the reason I broke this out into its own separate component is because so many vegetarians and vegan, I'm a vegan, I don't eat any meat, fish, eggs, or dairy. So many people become vegetarians and become vegans, and then they get really sick, and they don't know why. Because you don't have protein, and you didn't really replace it with anything. And these are the 2 most efficient forms of protein and best forms of protein of any foods out there. They're 60% protein. Give you an idea, meat, fish, eggs, and dairy, they're around 15 to 20% protein at the most, so that's it. And then you've got this broad array of nutrients in spirulina and chlorella that you don't really have in any other foods. You have some in certain foods, some in other foods, but not in these 2 complete foods, and really the only 2 foods on the planet that you could live on exclusively and still be healthy. Now, spirulina and chlorella are not culinary delicacies. They taste kind of like algae. Chlorella is kind of a grassy taste. Spirulina is more like like a seaweed taste. So most people don't like them. You can take them in powders and put them into your drinks or into your food or whatever, or you can do tablets. That's what I do. And that right there, a small handful of spirulina and or chlorella with every meal is all the protein you'll need for that meal. And then if you want to eat meat, fish, eggs, or dairy, it's strictly for the taste. You don't need to have these foods, these other foods in addition to it. So spirulina and chlorella, most powerful foods in the world, most nutritionally dense foods. That's component number 2. Add those to your diet. I take them right before I eat. And then I've got the protein. It kind of primes my digestion. Let me tell you something. They are the perfect foods for a vegetarian, for a vegan, or if you just want to be healthy. Component number 2, spirulina and chlorella. Join me next time, and I'll tell you component number 3. If you like these videos and you like what I'm doing, check out some of the other videos below here, and don't forget to subscribe. Very important. And remember, everything I promote is my lifestyle. It's just what I do to be healthy. Dr. Bob, I'll see you next time.